Well, hello, my little sugar snickumsies. Welcome back to another bullet journal video for July 2021. We're setting a little scene here. Get yourself a snack, a cup of tea, coffee, or water maybe you like a soda pop, and then set it all aside so that you have some place for your bullet journal, because we are going to make our July spreads for 2021. I decided to go for a yellow theme mixed with some stickers and obviously some collage art, because you know I love to collage. So this is what I came up with for July. Grab your gear, get ready, get set, journal. As always, I start with figuring out what my theme is going to be. I have to be honest, when I was making this journal spread, I just knew I wanted to do something with yellow, because obviously it is almost August it's almost July. Oh my god, I'm ahead of the months. I'm just thinking about August because on the 7th of August is my birthday. Oh yeah, I'm gonna turn 33, baby. Oh yeah. Because I have entered the dirty 30s and I love it. Anyway, back to the spread. I was a little scatterbrained, if you will. I'm not having the best month, I'm gonna be honest. And so this journal spread did not come out the way I envisioned it, because as I was journaling, it was calming me down. That's why I love journaling so much. However, it also means that as I'm journaling out my thoughts and my feelings and whatever, see, there it goes. That's my scatterbrain. Whatever happens in my brain comes out on the paper, and so it didn't come out the way I wanted it to come out, but it still looks pretty good. So here I am figuring out which stickers I'm going to use. And this is my entire washi tape stash. It's quite small. I actually ordered like 4 more washi tapes, and they're all washi tapes with that vintage look, because that's the kind of style I like the most. So I try to often look into this little washi tape box so that I actually use all of them. I don't want to hoard a washi tape and never use it, because #minimalist, I only buy and keep what I actually like and use. So that's why I don't have that much washi tape. I decided to go for this map as my background for my July goal page, because in July I've got 2 little trips planned, one to Amsterdam and one to Kaatsheuvel, if I remember correctly. That is a Dutch little city where the Efteling is placed, or located I should say, and the Efteling is, I think, the most famous theme park of the Netherlands. And I'm gonna go there with some people I've never met before, which I mean I've met them on the Clubhouse app, you know, that audio-based app, and I'm gonna meet them twice in July, and you know, one time we will go to this theme park. And so I was like, okay, I'm traveling more. I mean, I'm not really a traveler. I mean, it's traveling in my own country. Does that count as traveling? I don't know. I think so. So I thought like, yeah, we need a little map of the Netherlands in here because I'm Dutch, you guys. And yeah, that's why the map came into place. I prefer collaging over doodling or drawing. I mean, I like drawing, but not in my journal. It just takes too flipping long. And I also found these clear stamps at Action. That is a Dollar Tree kind of store, but based in the Netherlands/Europe. And I saw a lot of people use these clear stamps, and they seem to be very easy to store because they're all flat. They're not with those wooden backs or, yeah, wooden handles. And I tried them out, and I actually really like clear stamps. So I ordered some extra clear blocks, those acrylic blocks where you can put the stamps on, because some of them were too big for the block that I have right now. And what I love so much about collaging and I guess mixed media journaling is that you can use a lot of stuff and you can create something new with something old, because pretty much every piece of paper that you see in my journal is from a book from the thrift store or a magazine that I've read, because I like to reduce, reuse, and recycle. And also, you know, when you use illustrations or pictures out of a magazine or a book, I feel like it's honoring the maker, because otherwise we just throw out old newspapers and magazines and books, but now you're reusing their beautiful artwork in your journal. So I like that idea, because there's a lot of beautiful artists who make amazing work and we just throw it away or bring it to the thrift store. But this way I can save their work into an image in a collage that means even more to me. As I was journaling, it started to rain, and the quote just really matches the rain. There's still so much beauty. I mean, I know that my brain often leans towards the negative things in life, and I've been really working hard on retraining my brain to look at the bright side. So even when it's a rainy day, I try to look at the things that are still beautiful, like me being able to film this video and share my thoughts with you. I mean, that is an amazing thing that I can communicate with a lot of people around the world from different places and locations. I mean, how cool is that? So yeah, there's a lot of beautiful things, even if we don't see them like right away. Kind of messed up the layering that I wanted to do right here because I wanted the washi tape to peek out on the left and the right, and now you can only see it peek out on the right, on the top right. You don't really see it on the left, on the bottom left. Anyway, you know, that happens. As Bob Ross says, it's a happy accident. I'm just going to adopt that phrase because otherwise I'm not really a perfectionist, because I've learned at a very young age that there's no perfection without imperfection. However, sometimes I do get really frustrated when I place a piece of paper or a sticker slightly off. That can really bother me. But I did my best to not be bothered by it, and honestly, I'm embracing the imperfection because that is perfection. And like the sticker says, it's beautiful. Just take it, it's beautiful. And if you're wondering where I'm going to write my goals, that's why I placed that piece of paper on the top left. That's where I'm going to write my goals, because I want it to look like a scrapbooky look, you know? So that's my goal page. And now it's time to create my monthly trackers. I currently have 3 trackers that I've been using for a few months now. I have one for weight loss, for intermittent fasting, and working out, because those are the things that I really need to track right now. There's not much else I have to track. I mean, we're slowly getting out of the lockdown right now in the Netherlands, and, you know, life is starting up back again, but there isn't that much I have to do yet that I have to track. So it's just those 3 things, and then obviously date stamp. And then we have to create a little headline for this page so that I can't forget that this is my tracker page. And June has been a rough month. I can't wait to tell you why and what happened and how it ends, because I don't even know how it ends. But if you want to know more, definitely follow me on my first YouTube channel, which is Kaya Quintana. That is my first name. It's basically my minimal personal growth slash vlog channel. And that's where I also share what happens in my life. So hopefully after July 9th, I can tell you what happened and if the outcome was positive. But that little, well, it's not a little live event. It's actually a pretty big live event. It's taken a toll on me, energy-wise and mentally, and just... Anyway, I needed some happiness. And so I found this lady holding a dog. It's a picture, actually, not an actual lady. And I cut off her head, and I felt a little bad about cutting off her head, but I don't know this lady. I don't want her head in my journal. I just want the cute little puppy. And I used some techniques that I learned when I was doing this. I was doing fashion. That was my first education, fashion, and it was mostly styling. And we had to create collages to create mood boards. And so we learned how to cut paper and placement and whatever, but I kind of forgot that I learned that, so it popped back up in my head. And in this journal spread for July, I decided to use some of those techniques, and I'm a bit rusty because the layering and the cutting, and it's an art, really. Collage art is not called art for no reason. So yeah, cut off her head. Off with her head. Does anyone know from which movie that is? If you know where that phrase is from, off with her head, drop it in the comments below, because then you are really my people. This page I always have in every monthly spread. This is my something good page, or only good stuff page, if you will. This is where I write down what went well every day. Although in June this month it was really hard for me to do because I had this pretty big life event happening. But I love writing down at least one thing that went well every day, even if it's a small thing like talking to my mom or doing the dishes finally. I mean, like I said, I'm training my brain to look at the good stuff and to really understand that there's more to life than just work, and my only good stuff page really helps me do that. And I think there's also some science and psychological research backing it up, that if you write down at least 3 things that went well that day before you go to bed, it rests your emotional parts of the brain. Don't quote me on that, but I just saw a little video about that, so maybe, research that a little bit, because it can actually be beneficial. So journaling for me is not just sticking pieces of paper together. It's actually creating my true life by writing down my goals, brain training. And when I say creating my true life, I mean the life that I actually want to live, and not the life that society tries to force on me. So that's why I love journaling. It always helps me to keep focus on what I really want to do and what makes me really happy. And I'm very curious to hear if you also use your journal for that. I know the original bullet journaling is for keeping tasks and whatnot, but that's why I have a planner or an agenda. And my journal really is to track things and keep my mind focused and clear. So I'm very curious to hear, like, what do you use your journal for? My journal I also use for journaling, actually. Sometimes I have like pages after page after page written out with my thoughts and goals. Yeah, I do really journal in my journal. I have to think about that one. So this lady is holding a piece of paper and it says Kleine Avonturen, which means in English, small adventures. And it's very fitting because in July I'm having 2 little trips planned, like I said, and for me it really feels like a little adventure. I'm meeting with people I've never seen in real life before. I've just heard their voices, but I really want to make new friends and create new connections and see the world from a different angle. And so Kleine Avonturen, aka Small Adventures, really match the coming month of July. And I also decided to put a little quote on top that matches the little piece of paper that the lady is holding in a picture. And I decided to write, "Never stop." Because I truly believe that when you really want something, it doesn't matter how you get there, you will get there if you don't stop, right? There's no such thing as failing if you don't give up. So never stop. Never stop pursuing your true life. And that's it, my little sugar snookumsies. This is my spread for July 2021. My intention for this video was to make you feel at least a little bit better or inspired or motivated to keep creating your true life. If I succeeded, definitely let me know in a comment below and thumbs up this video. Subscribe for more because on June 30th of 2021, I will post the ASMR version of this video so that you can watch it again or listen to it as you journal yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Goodbye.